Right, mate, Alice, is it?
Yeah.
I'm Lewis. I'm going to do your rehab practice here
Nice to
today.
meet you.
And you told me you're coming to me with a grade 2 infraspinatus strain on your left shoulder.
Yeah, left shoulder.
Yeah.
So here Alice was explaining that he is a tennis player and that the injury occurred in an overhand serve. He was explaining that anything overhand movement, he's experiencing pain. He's got morning stiffness pain and late night fatigue after a long day in his shoulder. I then explained to Alice that the exercise we are going to be doing is a banded external shoulder rotation isometric, which requires me to wrap the band around the wooden pole next to us. He's going to grab a neutral grip, tuck his elbow into his side and externally rotate the bar. I'd assist him getting into the position and he's going to hold it there for 10 seconds in a pain-free motion. And if he's experiencing any pain, to let me know and to take a step closer. This exercise was chosen because the infraspinatus is a rotator cuff that externally rotates the shoulder. A grade 2 strain meant there was a partial tearing of the muscle fibres. So an isometric exercise was chosen because isometrics can provide a contraction without any significant change in muscle length. Due to the injury occurring only a few days ago, the client is still in the early stages of rehab, so any dynamic movements could have led to further damaging the muscle.
Okay, so after explaining everything you're going to do, are you comfortable that I can assist you, put you in a pain-free motion, and have you complete the exercise?
Yeah, happy.
Okay, so now I'm going to get into the demonstration.
After gaining Alice's consent, it then got into the demonstration. So I wrapped the resistance band around the wooden bar and assisted myself to get into the externally rotated position. I talked about keeping a nice upright body position, engaging your core, looking forward, keeping your elbow tucked into your rib cage, and then holding the band isometrically in a pain-free position. I let the client know to adjust the band if he was struggling or experiencing any pain, and I prescribed 3 sets of 10 seconds for this exercise.
Sure, tell me if there's any pain when you hold it up, if you actually rotate your thing. Yeah? Nice, keep the elbow tucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, and then release the band.
And when the client finished the exercise, I gave him some feedback, said the form was very good, asked if he experienced any pain, and he said he was perfectly fine. Then moving on to progressions for this exercise to make it more difficult. This is a dynamic external rotation. So what you do here is the same movement, however you are physically moving the band, not just holding it isometrically. And then other progressions would be to increase the resistance on that band, or either to raise your arm into an abducted position and then perform the same movement, raising the hand above the head. Now, this was a regression for the exercise. It's the exact same movement, just with much less resistance to put much less pressure on the shoulder. And then another regression could be neuromuscular external rotations without any resistance, just to build on that proprioception and get the shoulder working how it used to.